and welcome to the second game of the day of Kennedy League action. And Clyde, who beat higher level 72 to 60, had a fun matchup inside of two big men. Clyde's a bit of a deficit in size advantage in some other parts of the court. High level, at some point, take advantage of that. That said, we're gonna start with you, Ray, to get your thoughts on this one.
Um, Clash just overwhelmed them and played smarter basketball overall. Uh, Felt like a couple times higher level had some questionable decision making. Shot selection, careless with the basketball. And on the defensive end as well, kind of fell asleep. Guys were able to kind of cut to the basket, get some easy layups, and Clyde saw that and took advantage of it. Clyde's also implemented a little bit of strategy. I mean, they had the advantage inside, and their coach Kurt Smith made it a point to just kind of work through that, and everything else they did offensively just fed off that, and it leading them getting high quality shots, which allowed them to build the lead. And then on defense, they were protecting the rim. Guys on the perimeter were active, and they were able to close off possessions and limit a higher level to one shot. So, eventually things just added up, and they kind of piled on to where they got a big lead. And then it was all she wrote from there. They just went ahead and rolled it out to get the victory.
Cardell?
Yeah, for me, Clyde just played smarter, man, all around. Uh, Kind of what Raymond said, a high level, beat themselves in a lot of ways. They never really allowed themselves to get in the contest with their decision making, the shot selection, not getting back on defense, not really talking on defense, not communicating. One thing I love that Clyde's head coach Trevor Smith did was he used his bigger wings, the versatility, and allowed them to be point guards. In a sense, bringing the ball up for AJ Wilson, Anton Walker and those guys to be de facto kind of point forwards in a sense. What that did was it took one of the high level weren't as big, so it took the limited times they did have out of the paint, had it on the perimeter trying to deal with AJ Wilson or Antoine Walker, and then allowed more room for shooters to go to work, which he did. It's just good old fashioned old school basketball. Um, Play inside out, and we're gonna wear them down through our post until they make an adjustment, which high level really didn't. They tried to match it with Noel Brown from George Washington. He played well, but he's pretty much the only player that played well for high level, to be honest. He's going to need consistency on that end. So it was really not that close, to be honest. Clyde had it in control from the jump, and they never really relinquished it because high level never challenged them for the most part. So, um, that's my take on it. Also, I love the big man matchup between former Flint Hill teammates Noel Brown and Curtis Wyatt. You know, obviously they've been high school practices all day, but you can see that outside of big man classic big man matchup like I'm trying to establish. I'm the guy in here in the paint. It was kind of like the underclassmen trying to show the upperclassmen that I'm here now. So it's fun to see them literally match up on both ends, not like one score inside on one of their teammates and the other one goes back on the other end, somebody else guarding them. No, they were really glued to each other on both ends, man. So that was refreshing to see. But all in all, Clyde, they just executed every phase of the game a lot better than high level, and that's why they won.
All right. You guys know I gotta ask it, so
Uh, I'm gonna go with Kudus Wahid, man. Because basically Clyde's advantage in it and what led to them winning the game was their just their size advantage, and he was at the head of that. And they went as he went. So yeah, I'll give it to him for today.
Yeah, same. Curious for sure. He set the tone. Got guys in foul trouble. And allowed Clyde to play inside out, which we're told today is a bad thing. But clearly, we can see if you got a capable big man there to get the job done, it makes the game fairly easy.
X Factor. Go ahead, Ray.
Um, I would just say Clyde's size and athleticism advantage, man. I think the only person on high level that could really match what they could do athletically is Dante Bass. You know, but on the Clyde side, they had AJ Wilson. You know, what he's been able to do so far in this league, and then of course Kudus with his size when he's able to do on the block. And then they really just had size mismatches all around, like we saw sometimes some of their wing players and guards go on the post against the smaller guards at higher level. Like I saw David Dinkins get trapped down there a lot. Devin Dinkins, I'm sorry, get trapped down there a lot. You know, and the Clyde's kind of worked that advantage. So that's what I think is the X factor for this game.
All right, y'all. Hope you guys enjoy this recap. We'll see you guys after game 3. Got another fun game coming up. You guys, see you soon.